Hi everyone, this is Matt from DrawingTutorialsOnline.com. How are you guys doing out there? Well, we've got a new sketchbook for you. This is David's sketchbook, and David's sketchbook has a really cool kind of urban flair to it with some great graffiti and some really interesting characters in his sketchbook. Now, make no mistake about it, David's got to work on his figure drawing, but I think his sketchbook is definitely worth showing, and I think you're going to enjoy looking through it. Speaking about figure drawing, well, we're going to be doing a whole new series of short, to the point YouTube videos. We're going to be filming them in May. We're going to have a model out to our studio, and we're going to just focus on teaching life drawing techniques. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be cool, and this whole new series is for YouTube, not necessarily for DrawingTutorialsOnline.com, where I spend most of my time making new content for that site, my main site. So don't forget, come on over. We're probably going to change this up soon. Come on over and sign up for our free video tutorials on how to draw the figure from your memory. If you haven't done that yet, do it, because we're going to be taking that down soon. That's some incredible free content for you guys. We're just going to switch it up, but it's incredibly valuable if you want to learn how to draw the figure from your memory. So I think that's enough talking. Let's check out David's sketchbook. Thanks for watching. Hey everyone, this is Matt from DrawingTutorialsOnline.com. We have another really cool sketchbook video. I gotta stop saying really cool sketchbook video, but we have David, and David is here to show. I'm gonna call David's sketchbook Lollapalooza, okay? Because this thing is chock full of Lollapalooza. Now, David has all of his inspiration here on the cover. David's sketchbook is just visual chaos almost, some of it. It's just really, really cool. So let's go to it. Let's flip through it. Now, David, as you're flipping through, tell me a little bit about what your dream job is.
Like when I was in high school, like I went back and forth from like video game designer or character designer, but then like I eventually settled on animation because it's more or less, it goes into like all the fields.
Okay. That's fair. Now, that little photo down over there is just some of these characters that you sculpted?
Yep.
So that's a little character right over there. Why don't you hold it up so I can see that a little bit clearer? Yeah, just face us. Nice. So you just do these like little character sculptures, so when you're drawing your character, you can reference it a little bit?
Yep.
All right. Neat. All right, so let's flip through this sucker. Again, you guys, this sketchbook is just what I'm going to call visual chaos. There is so much to look at. It's really like being at I never went, but at a Lollapalooza concert. That might have aged me. I think that might be very 90s. So you're practicing the figure drawings from your memory, and good, going through that. Now, this is what David's really into. He likes to draw these characters with all these details and just really cool stuff. Lots of details. That is also, you know, what's really going on with these pieces is all the detail. It's just so fun to sit with David's sketchbook and see it's like totally eclectic style. There's just like so much going on. So that's just all marker?
Marker and a little bit of Prisma pencil.
Okay.
And then some white, this white pen.
Okay, cool.
It's called.
Just some look at all the chaos over there. I mean, it's just very fun to look at. So just flip that for me so I don't have to move that. Nice. So what's all that done in?
Prisma pencils and Prisma markers.
So that's a really cool style going on with lots going on. So just let's get a canvas now. Let's start flipping through this thing, because you have a boatload of images that we want to share with everybody. Wow, I love that red and gray of that figure. Very, very cool. Weapon design. Just very graphic-y, some of these. So I would say that David already has a style, no doubt about it. But he's developing his figures, but he has a style. So it's just a matter of getting those figures to be a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more gestural, but his attention to detail is really exquisite and very, very fun for the viewer to check out. Nice. A little bit of traditional drawing with Prismacolor.
these are like what are they called? The coal erase pencils.
Yes.
And just like a little bit of storyboarding.
Cool. Lots of detail, lots going on. Nice aerial view of that street. Good. And then some, why don't you just turn that? Good. A little bit of perspective practice. That's very nice. So I have my students draw from that. I know that you've probably heard me say that a few times on YouTube videos, but it's just really good practice. It's a great place to learn how to start doing 1-point perspective. And then we have, this is technically 3-point, but we use it as a little bit more 2-point, and I just love that image from, I think it's Tenton Crete, that movie. Probably pronounced that wrong, but you guys can scream at me on YouTube later. Nice, lots of graphic stuff. I love the writing with it all. And the other beautiful thing about David's sketchbook is the chaos and the messiness. Keep flipping. Yeah, it's just there's messiness everywhere, and that's what a sketchbook should be. It shouldn't be like this, perfect thing where everything is just let's do a masterpiece. That's what I like about David's sketchbook is he's not like intimidating. He just like dives into it. Nice job. A little bit of anatomy study, which is always a good thing. Very, very complicated. Some life drawing at the Metropolitan Museum of Art. You did a good job with that day. Some drawing on the subway.
This one's kind of muted because of another image on the other side.
Mm.
Just like from the Met also.
Good.
Like some reference photos and.
Very cool. So, yeah, reference is a good thing to use, and don't ever let anyone tell you otherwise. Because most of us visual artists have to work under the pressure of a deadline, so doing everything out of your imagination is...
Still gotta finish that storyboard.
Yeah, just keep pushing. Why don't you flip that sketchbook for us so we can see this page? Yeah, just turn it, rotate it.
Rotate it like,
Yeah, yeah. Because if I rotate my phone, it's not going to work. So that is a beautiful life drawing done at the Metropolitan Museum of Art. Yes, they do have guns there from the 1700s. It's the best. And then just that storyboard is very visually pleasing, cool to look at. All right, pull that down. Good, good, good. All right, so this is what I think is David's strength, is doing all of this detail with these futuristic characters. Now David's just got to get a little bit more of a gesture into these characters, and they are going to be really rocking. But the detail is what I love, and then just look at that. I mean, I dig that tremendously. That's just all out of your imagination?
Yeah.
Good, 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 good. That one has more gesture in it. That one's cool. Definitely. Wow, love that. Very nice. How long does something like that take you?
Like I just sit around for maybe 30 minutes or an hour.
Good.
Like it depends on how long it takes me to think of the design.
Wow, very cool. Yeah, so I think David's whole thing is he's got the attention to detail down and all of the great structure. Now it's just a matter of loosening those characters up. Very graphic-y style. Very totally in your face. Totally in your face.
Some inspirational stuff there.
So inspirational stuff. That's good. That's really good. Everyone should do that in their sketchbook. Cool.
And this is actually something I did on computer.
Okay.
He's essentially this guy here.
Nice.
But more of a serious cartoon style.
Cool.
He's threatening me there. And of course, Slender Lady, as Annie calls her. Something done for storyboarding class.
Cool. So that's stuff you've done on the left?
Yeah.
Okay, very good.
Just around with like titles and all that.
Good. Okay, so that was for our project today. We had a whole critique on that image with color. So we just want to have more connected color, more reflected color, and not have everything so separate. But good with the reference. Very cool. All right, let's just move this sucker over here. Good.
Oh, the notes we took today.
Okay. Keep going, keep going.
Some clear drawing.
That's today too?
It was from like a few weeks before Christmas break.
Yes.
Put boxers on that guy there.
Yes. He needed the boxers. That one
Yes,
was,
really.
that was in your face, literally.
I'm like, why?
All right, good, good.
This one was like more graphic-y and less realistic, but
Okay. So you guys can see David has a lot of images, and I would say that we are halfway through the sketchbook. So David, we have to go faster now. Okay, so let's just kind of give everyone a flavor because we're already at like 10 minutes, and this is insane. This is really insane. Nice design, very nice design. I mean, you guys see the amount of work that David is putting into this sketchbook. Now, David still, I think he has his style, but he's on his path to refining the style, and the refinement is going to come in with the figures and making them more relaxed, more gestural, a little bit more movement to their poses. But make no mistake about it, David definitely has his graphic-y style, and it's just going to work really well for animation, no doubt about it. And you have to remember, these sketchbooks are just like one big experiment, and it's not a finished product. It's just really experimentation. And I think that you're doing tons of that, and that's a good thing.
my black and white piece there.
Nice. Good with the values. Love the detail, love the detail.
Some more, just the drawings.
Do you guys see how many drawings are in here? Look how fast David is going. This is insane. Now, in all honesty, I'd like David to do more of these figure drawings in his big pad because you're very limited when you work in your little sketch pad to get really loose gesture. But it's, you know, it's all good as long as he's drawing.
Some animation notes there. And
That one's very funny.
Personal favorite drawing.
Very nice.
She would kill me if she heard me say that.
Whose is that?
Margale's favorite drawing.
Oh, all right. There you go. Of course, of course.
I don't even know what that is. Then some stop motion puppet designs. Have one in here somewhere.
So when you do these figures, you really got to get them into a pose. That's what you've got to start working on because your detail, like that's a nice pose. I like that. It's a little bit more three-quarter view. So you're just taking it one step at a time. First pose and then a little bit more light and shade. But yeah, so that's better. It's more like a three-quarter. And don't get me wrong, I love frontal symmetrical views. I think that's really some of the best stuff. A little bit of practice with perspective and the figure. Good. So David's really just diving into the videos on my website and you know, trying to get the most out of them. Nice design with the alphabet.
And here he is.
Excellent. Oh wow, look at that. That's neat.
Actually made a little video with him not too long ago.
Wow, that's so cool.
More puppet stuff.
So the puppet stuff is pretty big for you.
Yeah, like for stop motion. And that's my after a bad day at work.
Yeah, we all have those. We all have those. And then we see Batman.
And then like some more just a drawing. At this point I was like really trying to finish the sketchbook, so
Yes, yes.
I got a little loose and experimental.
Very cool. So this is what, I mean, do you guys see the chaos in this sketchbook? And when I say chaos, I can't say that with enough of a compliment, because my personal favorite sketchbooks are the ones that are the biggest messes, because you can just see the creativity spewing out of the person, and everything is like one big mess. They carry it around with them all the time. They're trying to get it finished under the pressure of a deadline, and they're just spewing out visuals out of their brain onto the paper, just like that one there. That guy's big Buddha belly. Nice. And there you go. And there you go. Okay. Keep going. Keep going. Jen from Penn saw that one. Okay, so more in the middle on these. And then again, it's unfair to critique, you know, these in this little sketchbook, because it's very difficult to do figure drawings in a little sketchbook like this, in my opinion.
Oh, please do that. And here, like towards the end, like I had a little more time, so I went back and did some shading on some of them.
Good.
This is like one of my personal favorites.
Nice.
And I think that's pretty much everything.
All right, wow. That, and look at the back cover. Some more inspirational images. Wow. So fun. David, that was a lot of fun, just like a Lollapalooza concert, okay? Again, I know that's very 1990s. I'm so sorry about that, but yeah. If I would have went to a Lollapalooza concert, it would have been fun, just like David's sketchbook. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.